Sarah's playing Matt.
Oh, we're going there.
It's one. Who was the other match we said we wanted to see? Was the
Room 11.
Inhumans. We'll get Inhumans round 3 maybe. But yeah,
Okay.
we gotta do room 11, right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the donation, Mr. Rob. We gotta play a game sometime, Rob. I haven't played you in so long. 11. Mute me. I'll go in. Gentlemen. Yeah, Matt. See, we're gonna get you on stream eventually.
Pop them booty, bitch. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? The Infinity Watch, it all depends too if that Drax rolls. I mean, he's the key if you need it, but we haven't seen the Pip come out yet, and you've got the Shield, and we really like that Shield Agents team. I mean, we were talking about last night that it re-rolls every Shield or Avengers, right? So.
Well, this one is I use.
Oh, that's not that one.
It's the buffer. It's if on a burst it buffs another shield agent.
Oh, sorry,
So,
that's the wrong Shield agent. But
yeah.
no, we want to see. I mean, we've seen Black Widow. We know what she does. But,
Yeah. There's nothing to this one. It's just see dice, buy dice.
Absolutely, it's Dum Dum. We've seen Dum Dum get big in some of the teams.
Yeah,
especially...
I had him at 9. I had 3 of them in my field. I battled 3 last game. They were all at 9 attack. And
exactly.
Now, every round, my opponent has brought either Hulk out or anger issues.
Even give you more stuff. Now, the question to ask is, and probably haven't had this chance, is have you bought? You chose to go with control over like a Spider-Man or
the first 2 rounds,
kind of team.
Yeah, I might. Well, you mean like the Spider-Man team?
Yeah.
I had a Spider-Man Iron Man team that I carried almost to the very end, and then this is almost a last-minute switch with this team here.
Awesome. I see Jay's in the room now, so we're looking forward to this one because he's also got Infinity Watch. So it should be an interesting matchup against that Lantern team. So I'm going to get out of here. At the end, I might ask you guys some questions afterwards.
Sure.
But good luck to both of you, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
How's it going, man?
Hey, been a while.
Oh, you guys can keep track of your own time. Sorry, if you want.
Yeah, I got a clock.
Thanks, guys.
I do too.
Okay.
Okay, I got out of dodge on that one. Okay. Oh, this will be interesting because Matt was saying he's more worried about Infinity Watch, but Jay's got the exact same Infinity Watch characters. So this could be an interesting match.
Okay, so I just got to get the team links going.
Absolutely, and I'll talk. So hopefully we see a Pip bot here, but the same way I think we're going to see a Draxine of Draxine and Black Widowing of Black Widowing, which could be interesting. But to see how Dum Dum does against Lanterns will be very interesting because Jay needs to get basic actions with that Batman. So this will be fun.
Character or player?
Yeah, character or player. I see that.
Okay, we should be set. I'm just going to double check. There's nothing on the Discords.
So far, the tournament's going very well, Mr. Matt.
It's going pretty smooth, knock on wood.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure I'm on behalf of everyone there. The work that you do for this community is awesome.
Well, thank you.
Appreciate it. You've been there since the start with the stuff we do. The tips, the tricks, the websites, the streams we do. I'm sure everyone says they appreciate having you around.
You're
man.
making me blush.
We're supposed to have you swear, but
I think we missed a couple things there. I think there was a donation I heard. I see Rob dropped a biddy.
Rob dropped in a donation. We said
thank you for all that. I missed that while I was doing tournament stuff.
No. All right.
All right, looks like they're about to do the roll off.
And I'm actually going to set the timer this time.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, when they start, that's good. So it looks like who won the roll off? It looks like it was Matt won the roll off. So Matt's got the interesting different color dice, which is always fun to do. If you have different color dice, why not roll them? Didn't see what he just purchased. A Black Widow? No.
I think an action. I didn't see which action it was, though.
Oh, he bought a big entrance. And that's a big entrance to get probably Pip, I'm going to go with. Or a bunch of Dum-Dums to just go with that speed.
Yeah, he might just try to spam Dum-Dums.
So you hope you get a bunch of fists, but we'll see.
These guys are playing fast.
I didn't see what he did. He just bought 2 thrown bricks. It's what, which is good because you need that Batman. The thrown bricks would be solid.
Yep.
Here he's needing some fists. Yeah, roll them all. You need fists.
Okay.
There you go. He got it.
Big entrance.
one
I'm gonna
fist?
buy your last brick.
1 brick.
You're fine.
Buy a,
And buy a dum dum.
and you probably buy another dum dum.
Oh, that the fist was for the brick. Dummy. And then
Oh.
got a mask.
Oh, that's right, because he needed
Yeah.
shields.
I'm
Yeah.
going to,
I thought it was fists for dum dum for some reason.
counter you.
Look at these guys go. Holy cow.
They are. They want to get this game in with lots of time. So all bricks have been bought, and that's typically when you have an action team. That's where I'm wondering how Jay probably didn't run against a Scarlet Witch team with that Batman.
That would be rough.
Now that it's interesting that they both have the Black Widow and they both have that Parallax, which it's that combo that could happen with Black Widow
Sidekick
and Parallax.
and
Yeah, that could be interesting.
Could energize and then energize to an energize, correct?
Yeah, if you re-roll it and spin energize, it happens again.
And again, again, again.
Yeah.
And the odds are 50-50 or what? 33% it'll happen, but
Never tell me the odds.
oh, we just go for it. So again, another big entrance came, or is that a big
whoops.
entrance again?
And I didn't get him.
Didn't get his dum dum.
Gonna field a.
Of course, when you don't get the dum dum, what do? You probably
Buy 'em
buy
all.
2 more.
To buy another dum.
Is that a brick or is that the?
Global on my sidekick.
Oh.
Ooh,
I'm gonna throw a
interesting.
brick at my sidekick.
Oh,
Interesting to get
smarty,
the
smarty,
nice
smart
thinking.
pants.
That'll be it.
So using the Drax has a global that not a lot, but it's pay 2 shields and you get a buff of 1 defense, so that he could throw a brick at it to keep that brick going.
Yeah.
And he did buy another dum dum.
Yeah.
So that's quite interesting, as they both notice. It's always good to see how people, you spend 2 energy to keep a brick.
Yeah.
Is it worth it? Then
Yeah.
buying another dum dum, who knows,
You're
right?
prepping 2 dice. I'd take it.
You're prepping 2 dice, but you didn't buy any.
No, but
So
you're,
here
you're setting yourself
and
up.
here's the one thing: there was a Drax bot that was missed. So no Drax, and we've seen how that goes. You don't get the Drax, and of course, getting him on the single energy. That's when it's like the control didn't work. So
I totally need a whiff counter. I don't have one.
parallaxed into at least a double. I'm
Oh,
doing
keep
it
going.
again, but now you run into
I
this
know.
is when
I
you
know,
roll
I
Drax
know.
on his level 3 side.
I know, but this is me. Like I take
This
the
is the parallax.
I-
This is exactly what you
take
want
the,
parallax for.
I fall down the parallax trap every single time. It's terrible.
You would have sworn.
I would. I would have.
So that's a brick, and the only problem is he's got a brick. Does he do he could actually buff the sidekick of the opponent to ping it? Same kind of thing. But at what point do you say I need to buy my Batman or I need to buy a Black Widow?
Yeah.
Because he could buy a Black Widow, and that's it though. He can't do much else. He's doing it again.
Oh, he is.
He's hoping. This is where it's gonna come.
Oh.
At least you have 4 still, so you still have the 4
Yeah,
energy.
yeah.
So you're buying the Batman. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you
got
go.
the
It's
mask
like
on
I've
it.
got that headset inside there. I've got the whispered in the ears. So unfortunately, that could have gone a lot differently if that Drax would have rolled out of the 4 times. So that was classic parallax right there.
Yep.
Um,
And that's
had
exactly
more
why they need to bring parallax back into the game.
that's why parallax back. It gives horrible decisions that works only 10% of the time.
Running back.
Because you keep doing it till you fail, and then you felt even if it first
Wait.
5 times it worked.
Yeah, you think it's gonna work next time. It's gonna work next time. I still got 4
Absolutely.
energy. I still got 2 energy. I still got 1 energy.
Just of note, one of my favorite basic action dice that Matt is using, that gray. I love the black ones. Those are my favorite basic action dice. Black.
The black dice do look nice.
Or the dark gray they call it, but I love that. Those are one of my favorite basic actions to use. So with the energy here, is it knowing that your opponent whiffed? Do you go for there's nothing to hit with the thrown bricks? Or did he miss that one of those? I think is a big entrance.
Kill the 2 sidekicks.
So he's trying to thin out his bag. And do you buy something for 6? You could buy.
What's his
a
big
pip.
stuff? You could buy a
Is
pip.
this a pip time? Or do you go with the Drax to try to counter it back, knowing you'll have the chance?
Sorry, I'm
So you can either do that. You can buy he could buy a Drax
I
and a
would
Black
get
Widow.
The troll.
He's
No,
doing
I
it.
won't.
Yeah,
I won't.
yeah.
I
Buy
don't.
Oh, he's not doing it.
Buy
Do
it.
it. Come on, do pip.
No.
2 Black Widows.
No.
He bought the 2 Black Widows. He's going with the proper way of, yes, Black Widows got, but
I wanted Pip.
And burn the other one.
yes, we wanted Pip. We'll
We
make
were
sure we
s-
ask him that, saying, why
robbed.
did you not buy Pip when you had 5 energy?
We were
That's
robbed.
my question for him.
This team is
Might even
trash.
swear. Right, I'll boo him. 2 Black Widows is the better choice than a Pip, though.
It was.
Because the thing is that Pip, once he's in the field, then he's done. It's hard to get him
well,
knocked
no,
out.
he's got parallax. He can get rid of him easy.
Oh, just reroll. That's right.
Yeah.
What am I thinking? No, but I'm thinking like a Nyla lore where you knock it out, it goes
Yeah.
to prep, and you roll it again the next
Yeah.
turn. So
1, 2 parallax.
Oh my lord.
with some bad rolls, Mr. Jason's having.
And
And
then
unfortunately, this Yellow Lantern team, and you see Yellow Lanterns when you can buy one, buy Batman, start doing all your stuff. When your opponent has an Infinity Watch and stuff that can mess with your stuff,
Yep.
that's when it gets trouble. Because that Batman, I could see you fielded on level 3, and then it gets spun down with some Black Widows, and you're in trouble.
3, 4. Lissa or Lysa.
He's just going for his win cons, knowing that Drax will come back.
Yep.
Hopefully he'll roll, but
2,
Jason hasn't bought a single Black Widow yet, which is interesting.
and then turns to you.
First time we've seen Counter-Strike used. Both teams have done it now.
I think it was an earlier game. I swear we saw it.
I'm still understanding no one's using to buy the Counter-Strike because that would prep all the affiliation,
Yes.
which is
Oh, come now.
interesting.
Oh,
So again, I think, but if I think Matt's smart, he doesn't go for, I mean, he wants to dumb them because they're big and they'll attack.
Yeah.
And also because the opponent
Oh,
has
there's-
nothing in the field.
There's Dum Dum.
There's nothing in the field, does he?
Nope.
It's an open field, which is not a good sign, but that Dum Dum's going to become a 6, I think.
It looks like it's a. Yeah, I think you're right. I think
A
it'll be
3.
a 6.
Any buffers that we have there? We have Big Entrance and Counter-Strike. And what does Jason have for Power Bolt and a Throne Brick? So,
We got him back.
I mean, he's doing 6 damage. You're going to take that.
That's
6 is
fine.
not bad for one hit.
Field.
6.
I'll
yeah,
use the
he's-
generic to field a level 3
Yep.
Dum Dum
Going to do 6. And then do you just.
plus 3.
He's got 4, so he can't buy Pip. But he's probably. Maybe buy a Drax, knowing that your opponent's now going to start.
And the question mark to buy Phil Coulson.
Another Dum Dum.
Oh.
Ooh.
We'll have to look
Phil
what Phil
Coulson.
does.
Buy another Black
Let's do that. I was
Widow
about to say, let's look up what that Phil Coulson does.
You better do it fast.
for 6.
I know, I missed it.
10, 14.
Your turn.
Alright. Oops. I got 2 out of the bag.
On the next time, I've got it all ready to go.
Okay.
So,
You're good
Or
to go.
2. Are you going to show it?
No, I can't on this screen. It's
No, we'll do it next one. I'm ready to do it next turn.
keeping bricks at the worst times.
Oh, it sucks when there's nothing to hit, right?
Exactly. And psychic. I mean, the brick doesn't roll, but at least you have 4.
I'd take the
And
sidekicks
he has no-
personally.
He has no mass to buy widows, and that's the hard part. Yeah, he's had some unfortunate rolls, and Adam Warlock is his last Infinity.
So the
So at what
sidekick
point do you just go here and buy?
and
Sinestro.
I mean, you and set up all the Yellow Lanterns, but you have no control yet. He's doing it.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the headpiece from you now.
Yeah.
and then turns to you.
All
Right now, we can look up what that dude does.
1,
um,
2, 3, 4. No, Dum Dum, you coward.
Oh, that's not bad.
Your sidekick and shield agents get +1. Yes, that's going to give a buff to not only the Dum Dum's going to get it from the sidekicks, but the Phil Coulson's going to make them all 2s now.
Yep.
All right, spin down your sidekick to a.
No defense though, so they can be knocked out. But
Probably.
with nothing in the field, and
Well, spin down to a shield. I'm gonna.
we spun down the sidekick to a shield,
counter
de-energize this. Unfortunately, he didn't get the Dum Dums, but at this point, Coulson's not out yet. He's doing it. Come on, do it.
Let's get the pip.
Yes, we've got a Pip.
And
That set worked.
There has been a Pip sighting.
We've bought a Pip.
Alright.
There you go. So at this point, he's got his control, but Jason doesn't have any control except that Drax. But that could change with one roll, and not in this roll though.
No.
He's had some horrible pulls, horrible rolls.
All the good
Sometimes
stuff
that's
is-
the way it goes. Sometimes you just got to say that's the dice game, and that's why you love the dice game, right?
Yep. Yeah.
That
Ooh.
is good.
Sometimes you get no mask. Like I don't think he's even had mask the last 2
Zero.
turns. The worst part, next turn he'll have a Batman, a Sinestro, and a Lisa Drax,
Oh,
right?
that's
And a Drax. That's the only part. At least he'll have a Drax and a Drax, or Drake and a Drax.
Do I do that?
I don't know
Oh,
what you
boy.
do here.
You are in trouble because you know Phil Coulson's coming on the
Sure.
other side too.
But I'm gonna do that
Huh.
to reroll this.
Oh,
one.
he's going. He's down the full
Hold
trap.
that, and then I'm gonna cast.
Yep.
Like, he had nothing he could do on that. Unfortunately, this is where you might see a Coulson come and a Dum Dum, and there's. Does he pull the Coulson?
More.
That could be. At this point, this is when you just buy Dum Dums.
Oh, 100%.
If you rolled big entrance there, you just buy Dum Dums. Don't even worry about the pip.
Don't need that.
So there's an energize to get rid of a character. She has nothing anyways.
Doesn't he have to use energize though?
Villainous Pact.
Yes, energize will trigger.
What is it? A...
Energized too.
Oh yeah, down to a shield. Energized down to a shield. Sorry.
Oh, he did have a psychic.
Oh, okay. I didn't think he had a character.
Yeah, I was gonna say because yeah, you have to pick yourself then, don't you?
Yes, you would.
So now he used big entrance. He's gonna buy. I'd buy the.
Yeah, I just bagged
Dums.
the pip.
Really wants that
and
pip now.
699.
And that's good because he's got all the stuff up. He's
Yeah.
hitting for 6 again, knowing he has another Dum Dum in the bag,
Your turn.
knowing he's got Pip in the bag.
Let's see. What am I down to?
Whatever
He's down to 8.
whatever Jason rolls, which again he's probably gonna roll
You at 8.
Batman here. Could be trouble.
Sixes.
Yeah.
Depending how much his Batman costs, because you got Batman and he's got a Drax,
He's
which could be
big
trouble.
fielding cost. Drax could cost him.
There's a
oh.
right. Oh, Batman rolls on a small side, but that's bad.
No, that's
for
fine.
Black Widow.
Oh,
with Black Widow?
yes.
Drax token.
Right, so that's your level 1 Batman.
Got from really helpful.
That's right. Call out the token. They're coming back, anyways. Tokens are coming back.
I've heard the token maker's kind of a jerk though, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's kind of he's nasty at times, but he gives them all away for free. Just remember that.
You get what you pay for, folks.
That's right. Secret camera in each one. But he did get his Drax. I guess your name in Dum Dum.
Oh, 100% your name in Dum Dum. You gotta keep that.
The only
you gotta
thing is
slow
though,
it down.
you name Dum Dum. He's got a Pip in the bag though. So
Yeah, I know,
You-
but I
you-
mean, what do you do?
that's the thing with that. If people ask, is Pip better than Black Widow? Well, the cost hurts Pip, but Black Widow you have to be on level 1 to spin down.
Yeah,
Pip doesn't care.
Yeah.
I have to say hit.
So this could be an
Oh, he's
interesting
calling Pip.
turn.
He is calling Pip.
Yeah, he's got to call Pip because he's going to lose.
And then once I feel the Batman, who unfortunately is also level 1.
He's going to ping, and that's why, because he's going to get spun down by Black Widows.
Great.
He'll ping,
Drax, steal you
stealing 1 damage.
and then fill my bag, which is empty to prep. And over to you.
Okay.
So this would be a big roll to see what happens with Pip.
4. Perfect time to draw the pip. That was like, could not have planned that better.
I see Matt doesn't have. I'm going to ask about that. Matt doesn't have a Drax token.
I wanted to pick up my.
I thought he said he did.
Oh, he said he did, but he put a blob token. He doesn't have the updated sets I gave.
Oh.
Let's get him some Drax tokens with the new set. If anyone is listening and wants one, reach out to me. I've got tons of them still left.
Spend the pip to re-roll my throne brick.
Sure.
He's interesting that he's not
Okay.
going for the Dum Dum because
Yeah, why wouldn't he put
Why would you?
Dum Dum out?
What do I want to do?
I'm assuming because you know that he can get blocked. Is the energy better? Like he's already bought all of his Dum Dums.
Mm-hmm.
His Phil Coulson is still in the bag. And it looks like he's got 2 Dum Dums in the bag. It's in 2 buy. Dum Dums already bought.
I guess my last dum dum.
Oh, he did have another Dum Dum. Sorry, I thought he bought them all. Yes.
Yeah, I'll use my last dum dum, and then I'm gonna throw a brick at your Batman and take the 1.
Doesn't that takes 1 damage? Yeah, so he takes 1 damage. So he's down to 18. He got the brick. So sometimes it's Using life as a resource.
Life is a resource. Huge.
Life is a resource, and especially when you know your opponent hasn't rolled much. That's the
Oh
good
yeah,
part.
he's well ahead of the game right
Now,
now.
and this is now where Jason says, "Oh yeah, I stopped Pip, but I haven't stopped Dum Dum yet." And this is where the trouble will be when Phil Coulson rolls. Maybe next turn. We do see a Sinestro sighting, and he's the only one with lanterns.
Mhm.
So
But it's the
will be
beginning
what
of
is
your
it?
turn.
One turn. It's one or it's two, isn't it? I think it's two
two
damage.
on your turn.
Right.
So
One of these bricks, and he really needs them, so he's just parallaxing to get them. He's been using parallax hard.
100%
Not
he
been
has.
doing well. He's having fun with it.
That's what you got to do, right?
Absolutely.
States.
My wife had a sandwich for me here, but I think it's gone.
Yeah, I just ate my delivered lunch.
Yeah,
Why
I know
is
I'm waiting
Sinestro
for
not
mine.
going away?
Go.
Go away, Sinestro.
Level 2 Sinestro. I mean, it's time for Matt's gonna have his Black Widows coming back soon.
Batman.
Still, Jason has not bought a single Black Widow.
And
You can wait me out now.
well, not necessarily.
The thing is the characters for Jay has big butts.
Past priority and then my
They're all level 1s.
All right.
That's the trouble he's gonna have.
Well, yeah, he can get his pips to work if he can Black Widow out Drax.
Well, this is the problem. Here's the two. I think he's got 2 Black Widows. He's bought 3 of them.
Oh Lord, look
And
at that.
there's one. And I mean, honestly, if Coulson rolls, which is this Coulson?
It
Yeah,
rolled,
Coulson
it
rolled, but
rolled,
he's
yeah.
a 2 fielding costs on him. And there's the other energized. That is not
Ooh.
good for him.
I will spin down.
Is that lethal?
Batman
Both.
and- or,
That's
Uh,
lethal.
Yeah, Batman and Drax. Spin
How much does he
down
have
zero
left?
energy.
He'll be able to block. He's got 8 life.
He's gonna lose 2.
Um,
Oh, he's at 8 life? Yeah, that's lethal with just the sidekicks.
Yeah.
do I need
Oh, I don't think he has lethal.
No, he will have lethal because he'll have Phil out in the field.
which is my want.
Doesn't the field? He's got 1 character. That's right. That'll be
I'm
lethal.
going to
Should
That-
be.
this should be game.
He's parallaxing to try to get a brick.
Grown brick.
Why does he need the brick?
Sure why. Oh, just parallax though to get it. Oh, he's got to pay. No, you got to pay for your. Oh, he's got
Okay.
2 mass. I forgot.
All right. I'll spend 2 to field.
No,
Phil
energize.
Coulson.
You have to
Yeah, he's
energize
not
first.
energizing. I think he did the energize already.
Oh, that's right, he did.
He energized him
He
out.
did.
Yeah, he did it.
At
He's gonna say,
your,
wait.
Sinestro.
Nestro.
I've got.
I think he's got lethal.
That's it.
I've got lethal.
Yeah, there you go. He just clued it in. Okay, so
There we go. There we go.
let me jump in and say sometimes you get bad rolls in some of these games. Let's see what they say.
I'm gonna mute
Yeah.
myself in here and
Yeah, I'll come right in there. I'll be
Okay.
right there.
All right, and then I just push.
So what is
We were waiting for that light bulb to go off there, Matt.
It always takes me longer. It always
We,
takes me
we were
longer.
waiting. I was like, hey, let him parallax all of his energy. Let's do it. Do it.
Good game.
We
You
we
know,
were
I
sitting there-
halfway was thinking of parallaxing my sidekick just to scream, just to mess with you.
well, that's why we're looking. We're like, wait, he didn't energize, and then we look over and like, oh, okay, he's lost the characters. But start off with you, Jason. Sometimes you get bad rolls, and you
That's-
had it. I
yeah,
think
it was
all
really-
in that game. You
was
did
all bad rolls.
classic parallax, which was awesome to see it on stream. You know, when parallax, you're like, shit, when's it gonna come off? And it never did. So,
Paracrack.
yeah, unfortunately, when it's one of those times, I mean, and then I think you didn't even get energy to get those Black Widows. That
Yeah.
was the hard part. That you know, and it seems like your characters came up level 1. Your Drax
Mhm.
didn't roll. You know,
Super.
Matt came up and got all his stuff. Did the 6th right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Sometimes
he did the
you know what?
smart thing in that, like, he basically just pushed for damage because my team is, it's really weak against aggressive combat damage.
Right.
So, and that's exactly what he did. So he did exactly the right thing.
Did you run into a switch yet?
Mm-mm.
No. I was wondering that'd be probably the card that you don't like on your team is Switch, but that's why you have the Drax and stuff to get rid of Switch. But again, sometimes what we say is it's a dice game, but that's
Yeah.
also why sometimes when you have games like that, you appreciate the game of a dice game where it's still that it's not like Magic where it's like I've got control, I'm not going to lose it. There's still a luck part to this game of the 1, 2, and 3 level,
Absolutely.
which makes this game so brilliant. So
Yeah, it's really easy when you roll really well, right?
yes,
Yeah.
oh
That's
for
why I
sure.
always tell people when I'm playing someone and they things are looking bleak for them. They're like, okay, that's it, you got me. I'm like, just play it out, man. It's a dice game. You never
Yeah.
know what's gonna happen.
So,
That's correct. Yeah. Now coming to you, Mr. Matt, you missed out on buying Pip the first time, and we had it in your headpiece there. We're like, buy Pip, and then you finally did, and then we're like, oh, now he's gonna blank Pip though. We're like, shoot.
I
So,
was, I was thinking about it, and I kind of went with I'm going to use him as Drax bait.
Yeah.
I decided to kind of slow roll the Pip and go with the Widows and see if I couldn't, because I haven't gone against a Drax. I went against I guess I went against Blah, but I Draxed him, and so when he bought that Drax, and he had him before me, I thinking I'm just going to get the Pips. I decided to use them as Drax bait, and try and get around it.
Yeah.
And so I was okay with losing it, but it was only because I just rolled the Black Widow's amazing. It was just
exactly.
everything lined up just perfect. It wouldn't have worked if they'd come up on level 3. If the Batman had been on level 3, I was toast. So,
Exactly, and you had like the right rolls. I mean, it comes down to, do people buy Black Widow for 2, but you have to be in a level 1. But that Pip
Yeah.
doesn't care what level it's on. That's why
oh yeah,
that Pip
no,
is
it's
so strong that he can just
Yeah.
flip. And I mean,
yeah.
one
I've been
other
using
thing
him all day. This is the first
yeah,
game where I haven't
Yeah.
used him, and it just that's just the way,
yeah,
Yeah, and if
and,
you had to use Pip and you were able to use them, with Parallax, you have,
exactly,
even more control there.
Yep.
exactly.
The
Yeah.
parallax was really useful.
Parallax is solid. I mean, no one in constructed when we play the Nyla lore is always good because you could just knock it out and recycle. You could have a Spider-Man on that team that when attacks and blink it back. There's such control teams with that stuff
Yeah.
that's always fun. I mean, it's annoying to play against, but you
Oh
appreciate
yeah.
it that it's there.
For sure.
You
The
know,
spin down so incredibly strong.
yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I
And
think
I also
you made
noticed
the
you
best use of Parallax out of everyone I played so far. You made the best use of my global against me.
Well, that's
So,
good. That's good to hear. I'm glad.
Yeah, we like that Drax of the Drax Global to ping your sidekick to keep your. I mean,
yeah, that
it's
was
one of those
great.
like, yeah, I saved a brick, but I cost 2 energy. I could have bought something with it, but you went
Mhm.
with, yeah, I want to keep the ramp going, which was good, and that was a
It,
solid
Yeah,
choice.
I would
You
not
know,
have thought of that to pump up the sidekick. Like I was,
honestly,
oh,
I just wanted to use the Drax global. I mean, who uses that thing?
yeah,
we were waiting. There was one turn I think when you bought the Phil Coulson. I think you had a big entrance too or something. No, you didn't have big entrance, but I was waiting for like a big entrance turn, seeing that Jason didn't have a field. That I was
Mm,
like, oh, he's just gonna big entrance with those 3 sidekicks and buy like 3 dum dums and just go for it.
that's
Mhm.
that's
But
kind of what I think. Well, I've been trying to get the Maria Hill to work where I can surprise something for my used pal, but the timing
yeah,
is just. With big entrance, I can get her into my bag, and if I do it right, I've done it once where I was able to draw 4 things, and I got a pip in my field real
Mm,
quick.
nice.
yeah.
So
No, that was a great game. It was nice to see the Infinity Watch. Like, we wanted to see not just one-sided Infinity Watch. It was nice to see both. In the
Yeah.
end, it ended up that Jason, your Infinity Watch didn't help you out a little bit, but
just bad rolls.
it was good to see. And the other thing, Matt, I noticed you have a blob token. You don't have a Drax token. You
I
need to
don't
reach
have a
out to
Drax
me.
token. I have
There's
the old school stuff.
So that
So
means you don't have the God Catcher tokens and all those other
no,
fun stuff that I've given out.
I'm making use of what I've got, but
You will see a message. I'm resurrecting the tokens,
oh,
and
that's
I will be
fantastic.
doing
Nice.
them out there to give out more for people coming
That's
soon. So
fantastic. Yeah.
they'll be there. They're now on wooden little balsam tokens too, so they're nice.
Oh,
I
that's
actually
so
mailed the
cool.
tokens,
Ooh,
so look out for those soon. But yeah, good luck to both of you, and
thank you.
thank you again for being on stream. Good
Thanks.
luck to you guys in your last round, and of
All right.
course, we'll see you at the end. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Bye bye.